So I've been gone a while. So first I went to my high school reunion, class of 2011, where I got wicked hammered. Um, then I went to Dragon Con where I got this. I got some other things, and I got to even meet Mark Pellegrino, the guy who plays Lucifer in Supernatural, the devil himself. Speaking of religion, there's this like pastor. I think he does it from his home because of COVID. But he in this one verse or whatever he calls it, preaching, he preaches that America is God's garden, and he rails against democracy. Check it out.
Do you know God's favorite job is a gardener? Adam was a gardener. You are being called to the Garden of America to pull out the weeds of liberalism, to pull out the disease of democracy, and to restore the walls of the republic, and to rebuild the hedges of holiness, and to place within this nation the hedgerows of the law of God, the rule of law, and the rule of this great republic.
You heard it, folks. Man just said that somehow, even though America's never mentioned once in the Bible, America is God's garden, and railed against the, first of all, the disease of liberalism. You, I don't say the disease of conservatism because it's not a disease, but certainly democracy isn't a disease. This man is Cole, always talking about the republic, the republic, the republic, the republic.
To victory or death for the Republic.
Has to be the most un-American thing I've seen lately. I've seen a lot of Republicans defend the January 6th rioters, insurrectionists, traitors, whatever you want to call them, and political prisoners. But this person is literally advocating against democracy. Now, say what you will about the whole liberalism is a disease crap, which fuck off. But saying that the disease of democracy, have you lost your mind? This is what being an American is about. That flag right there, sure, with all the things that it has, that the country has done, yeah, but we are still a democracy, a republic, a democratic republic. Sure, we are sort of become an oligarchy of the rich if we've already always been that way. I mean, you know, but democracy, with its flaws, it's who we are. It's based on our common ancestry. This country was founded on English common law dating back to 1215 Magna Carta. This country was founded on democracy. Sure, at the time it was on the democracy of the wealthy, straight, white, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant male landowners, but we've come a long way, and even still got much progress to work on. But this, you know, conservative Christians are always claiming that they are the defenders of democracy. Well, this person is advocating an anti-democratic. He's probably in favor of getting rid of the Constitution and turning America into a Protestant theocracy. He obviously wouldn't want to have a papal theocracy. You know, this is disturbing at how so many of these people are taken seriously. I hope this guy isn't. There are some people who listen. It's like, yeah, democracy is bad because Joe Biden, someone I don't like, because it. So many of these people, they're like, oh yeah, I'm for democracy as long as I win. Because a lot of these people, they're not in favor of democracy, listening to the will of the people, just being like, because you see, here's the thing: when my team loses, whether it's both the Bernie wing of the party or even just the Democratic Party itself, I don't advocate for getting rid of democracy. I advocate for easier voting access, getting rid of the electoral college, which is built on racism, and I believe it's outdated and needs to be getting rid of, and anti-democratic as well. Um, and for those of you who defend it, here's the thing: Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton were electors for New York. if that doesn't make you want to be abolish the electoral college, so yeah, so Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton were voting for Joe Biden as electoral college electors. If that doesn't make you want to get rid of the electoral college, I don't know what does. You know, they have such a hatred of Hillary. Like all she did, and all she did was just simply run against Trump and maybe talk shit about him. A lot of people have done that. What's so special about Hillary? But back to, but this is an anti-American. This to be railing against democracy. Now, criticizing the flaws of democracy, that's one thing, but calling democracy a disease, ooh, like this guy, Christian or not, this guy is not American. He's not. He is un-American. You know, and and God doesn't give preference to America. We don't appear once in the Bible. Jesus. Jesus, Lord up, Jesus up in heaven, help us. Please help us, Lord. This nation needs your guiding hand. Well, I'm gonna go do some other things. Y'all stay awesome, stay progressive, and may the force be with you.